I'm telling them that I can't breathe. Clearly he don't give a damn about my plea. His ancestors used to hang us on trees. Today they identify as road police. You see I'm black, for that I'm a threat to America. My rise is their fall and their fall is evident. Blood on your hands is heavier than an elephant. Open up this closet and see skeletons.
Hi, Dells of Races. I'm the 20th, and this is Reunite Sandy Speaks. Thanks for joining me. Today we're going to talk about TaNeasha Chappelle and the young man. You guys have probably seen the video. I believe it's in Jersey, where a young black boy was tackled, and he may have been arrested, but he was detained. He was being bullied by a white boy, and it's obvious the police tackled him to the ground, put their knee in his back, and the video demonstrates that the white kid was actually harassing him or started the fight. So again, this is Reunite Sandy Speaks, and our goal and objective is to demonstrate that black people in America are not free, that America has broken its promise to black people under the 14th Amendment, that we are not treated equally. So we are documenting to demonstrate that black people need additional protection under the law. So we're going to start with TaNeasha Chappelle. This is always sad. This is, you guys, I really need y'all. I always got to preface this, right? I really need y'all to come rock with me. These are not positive events. This is not a positive thing to talk about. And naturally, the brain does not want to talk about it. Naturally, we want to shy away from it, block it out. That is a way to protect our psyche and ourself. But because many of us are prone to look the other way or to forget it for our own insanity, it's perpetuating, it's continuing. We have never been equal in this country. Black people have been maligned, marginalized our entire lives. And so again, we are documenting these events in America to demonstrate that black people have never been free, that according to the Constitution, we are citizens and we should be treated equally. But because of the white supremacist collective conscience, we need additional protection. So I'm going to start with TaNeasha Chappelle. Okay, so I guess, there's no other way to do this but to go ahead and play the video. I'm gonna play the clip. Oh, I should just set it up because I'm assuming you guys already saw it. But TaNeasha Chappelle was arrested for shoplifting around about March of 2021. And she had been in jail for several months. It was a predominantly white jail with only 2 other black inmates. I believe it was 250 persons in this jail. I'm going to talk more about that later, but she ended up being ill during her time there. And I'm going to go ahead and play the video, and then we'll discuss it from after we see the video. Just 1 moment.
Violently throwing up, she hit the box.
I need one of the guards to come back here, please. Please.
So she told the box repeatedly, over and over and over, we all heard it, okay, that she needed help.
Yes.
Need help.
What?
Need help.
What do you need help with?
My stomach.
What?
My stomach.
What?
My stomach.
With your what? Your stomach?
Yes.
I mean, I don't know what you want me to do unless you're coughing up something crazy.
I need a nurse.
Huh?
I need to go to the hospital.
She's like, I need to go to the hospital.
I need to go to the hospital.
Do what?
I need to go to the hospital.
You gotta go to the bathroom.
I need to go to the hospital.
To the hospital?
Yes.
What's wrong?
I'm throwing up blood.
I'm throwing up blood.
You're throwing up?
Blood.
And she was very adamant about needing to go to the hospital.
Yeah.
I need to go to the hospital.
Do what?
I need to go to the hospital.
Like everyone, like we could hear her hollering for help and stuff.
I'm dehydrated. My whole bucket is full with vomit. I'm throwing up blood.
Yeah.
Did you hear me?
Yeah, I'm calling my sergeant.
She was making a big deal.
I spoke to the sergeant. He said that the nurse will see you in the morning. Yeah.
I'm throwing up in my sleep.
And the guards come back there or check on her like when they did their walkthrough. Nobody gave a shit. No one cared.
What's your name?
Chappell.
Alrighty.
She was screaming, "Help me!" And we laughed at her.
I need help. I need help. I need help. I need help.
Okay, so I want that to rest with you for a minute. That was a black woman. Again, that was a black woman. And I want to be clear. That's the degree in which they hate black people. And if you're a black person and you hear that and your heart jumps in your stomach, if you have an uncomfortable feeling about that, that's very natural, that's very normal. Okay? It is scary. And we all should be fearful being in this country because the white supremacist collective conscious is prevailing in this country. And it is time for liberation. And again, like I said, these are not good feelings. I don't want to go through this. I'm having my own civil rights issues. I struggle to think about it, to discuss it. But I believe in being accountable for me and mine. And that young lady was mine. That's us. If you don't see these people who are being murdered, maligned, if you don't see that as a personal attack on black people, you have to rethink your thinking process. Okay? This is an attack on black people. Every black person in America should have some concerns, should have some civil duty for us to fight toward liberation. That could have been, and I can't stress this enough, that could be you. If you're going to say, oh, well, I'm not going to be shoplifting. Allegedly, she was shoplifting. And when we talk about the circumstance and the situation, it's not the circumstance and the situation, it's the behavior and the attitudes. It is the white supremacist collective conscience that is prevailing in this country. That has no regard for us as human beings. They don't treat animals the way that girl was treated. Okay, so again, in this country, one of the things that we're going to highlight, focus on, and be mindful of is the mindset. Okay? The white supremacist collective conscious is the idea that it's this prevailing thought. Collective conscious means it's the group, the whole, America. Is that white people are superior and that black people are inferior. The way he talked to her, he had no regard for her. And this is a human being. And he had no regard for what she was going through. Because of what she had done. She's a human being. He all hurt her. And he kept saying, huh, what? And what kills me, he says, oh, we're going to send someone there tomorrow. We're going to have someone come tomorrow. You're going to let her suffer through the night, not knowing anything could have been happening. Okay? I want to talk more about how we got here. She was arrested for shoplifting. There was a local jail within 2 miles of, I believe, the shopping mall. Okay? They drove her 50 miles to a jail 50 miles away that has a history of racism. Where there's a 250 person jail where it was only 2 other black people. And supposedly what we're understanding is that she was being harassed. That this jail has a strong Aryan presence. You guys, I don't even like saying that word. That's like evil. I promise you guys I'm gonna get better at this. I promise. This is really hard. We have to document the evil in this world. There's evil in this world that mean us no good. And we need protection. And this is on Judge Sarah Heidel's a racist. That's my abuser. We are going to document under the Reunite Sandy Speaks series that black people are not equal in this country. That many instances it goes further than being treated equally. We're not even treated like human beings, humane, that in different instances, officers, governmental agencies are not held to the same standard when dealing with us. So guys, she was on a $50,000 bond. I guess with a bondsman it would have been $4,000. They drove her 50 miles to a jail that had a history of racism. She was being harassed by people, by Aryan or I guess white supremacists in this jail. That they put a noose in her jail cell, all sorts of things happened to her. And here, I got more video. Let me put this in.
They should have moved her a long time ago for her own protection. You know, I've said some pretty nasty things to her.
Like some bad stuff that happened. Somebody got in my face and screamed that I was a black nigger bitch.
I just called her black nigger bitch. And then she said, for some reason I remember her exactly saying, watch your mouth. And then I yelled nigger about 50 times.
You know what a cop just told me yesterday in here?
What?
He asked me, he said, do you know the easiest way to get away with murder? I was like, no, what is it? He's like, be a cop. I just gotta get the hell out of here before I end up on the fucking news. And this time, y'all, oh my God, it's so fucking scary.
So guys, she was sick for a long time. And my understanding is that the jailers came in there and she was naked, covered in, body fluids. And they took her to a COVID unit and dropped her. They said she bumped her head and left her in there. There's other video of her, but I'm not going to put it in here. I want to demonstrate to you how black people are treated. There's other video. We're going to do a follow-up on this because what we are documenting, the specific things that we're going to look for and we're going to document, okay? I don't know so she was arraigned by a judge and he gave her a $50,000 bail. I've been trying to find out the name of the judge. I've got to do more research and call and find out. In reports, see, what I want to also explain to you guys is that the white supremacist collective conscious is ingrained in every aspect of this country. In the media, I struggle to get the information for the officer's name, the judge's name. And we all went to school. This is America. You get a free education. In English class, when you write, you are supposed to be detailed. You're supposed to cite your source, say their name. Why in instances when there are black victims, they omit the names? Why don't we know the name of the judge who arraigned her? See, we're going to make a list, and I've been saying that for a few months now, and we're going to make a list, and the list is going to be the judges, the officers, any person who is suspected of violating the civil rights of black people. We're going to make a list, because what we're documenting, we're seeing a trend. We're seeing how often it happens in this country, the contrast between non-black people. We're going to also document the players, who these people in this country who continues to violate black people. Now remember, Biden appointed, I think her name is Kristen Clark. She's the head of the DOJ, Department of Justice. I'm going to say this right now, but what we're going to do as a group is we're going to write letters to Kristen Clark about the mistreatment of black people. Okay, so if Biden's going to appoint a black civil rights head of DOJ, head of the Department of Justice, y'all know I forget, so stay with me. So we have black representation, right? If we have black representation, we have to hold these black people to the standard of what we're expecting. Now, I'm going to say this really quickly. I'm creating a black party. Okay, we're gonna have a black party, and we're gonna have different goals and objectives in this party, and we'll talk about that later. So TaNeasha Chappelle succumbed to poison at a jail, and the jail that they drove her 50 miles away. You know, you guys, and if you follow me, if you watch my videos, I'm very grateful, because I know I get stuck, because it's really hard, and it really hurts me. And I tell myself, stop saying it's hard, but I want to be authentic. And so as I struggle with this, I want you guys to know it's okay to struggle. That was a human being. That was a girl. That could have been me. See, black people, if you don't know, if you don't realize that could be you, we don't look the other way. Okay, so now we're going to talk about the other little boy. So I know you guys saw the video of a young boy. It was a young black boy. I think his name is Zakat. And it was in Jersey. And in the video, you see him arguing with a white boy. What my understanding was, he was taking up for his friend. Okay? And these are the things that upset me. Conflict happens. Teenagers get into arguments and get into fights. But even for me, okay, I'm not going to say we're going to put the video on and we're going to talk about it. Okay?
Go right there. You're talking to an individual. Get out. Go outside right now. Go outside right now. You're talking to an individual. What are you going to do? You know I can have my face. Oh, shit. Come outside.
Oh, shit.
Yo.
No, bro. Chill. Brian, get out. Brian, leave. Holy shit.
Nah, nigga, what the fuck?
Holy shit. Oh no. Holy fuck. Yo, it's because he's black. Racially motivated. Yo, it's because he's black.
Now, even look at the white kids. Look at the white kids. Even the white kids are like, what the fuck is this? The white kids are even saying, like, are you really doing this? Okay, so let's talk about what we just saw. They were fighting. The white kid was getting the best of the black kid. The white kid was bigger than the black kid. They pulled the white kid off, threw him down, then they tackled the little black boy who was already on the floor. Tackled him and put his foot in his knee in his back. what are we saying here? We're saying that there is a prevailing white supremacist collective conscience in this country that abuse, oppress, demean, belittle, and violates the rights of black people. Okay? This is not, again, about law enforcement. Law enforcement is the tail. Y'all keep seeing it goes on and goes on. They have insurance for them. They get in trouble. The civil rights attorneys who are out, how should I say, patrol car chasing, they're getting rich on the pain and suffering of black people. And these same civil rights attorneys aren't doing anything about liberation of black people. What you're seeing is the white supremacist collective conscience that is prevailing in this country. How they think about us. How they perceive us as less than human. That they recognize that they can abuse us without repercussions. I mean, we're looking at two police officers who the first knee jerk is to tackle a little black boy who's already on the ground. A little black boy who is clearly smaller than the white boy. We see what it is. Okay, so it's not, this is America. This is the system. We can't do anything about it. Yes, we can. Okay? It's your civil duty. You know, and y'all want to talk crazy in the comments, y'all want to talk crazy about me, I'm going to let y'all go ahead. Because I'm going to tell you. Because y'all know, I'll keep saying that I have always engaged with white people. I have white friends. And they're very honest with me. And one of the things that I know just from being with them, their perception of us, why they don't respect us, is because they feel like, to some degree, how they feel like, okay, this is happening to you. We know it's wrong. If we know it's wrong, why aren't more of you guys doing more about it? And you guys, please don't take this as I'm accusing the victim of being, it's the victim's fault. Okay? No. Horrible shit happened to me that I'm still dealing with. And I didn't do anything to deserve it. But I'm not going to lay down and let them fuck me in the ass. Okay? As hard as it is for me, I'm not going to lay down and make it easy for them to fuck me. Because when I lay down and they let them fuck me the way they do, and it's okay, they let white Aryan women poison young black women in jails. They let little black boys get tackled when they don't deserve it. Judges rubber stamp no-knock warrants in black neighborhoods. They lynch a black man in broad daylight with his foot on George Floyd's neck and his hands in his pocket. So calm and collective. Okay? So I'm not blaming the victim, but we have been in bondage our entire lives. And if you don't like it, you need to pull up. You need to pull up. Listen, I'm the 20th. This is Reunite Sandy Speaks. Come fuck with me.
Us for walking, killing us for jogging, kill us in our homes and fabricating and hiding. Where we had Sandra Bland's and Trayvon Martin's. If when you kill us, your family was a target. If your children was orphans, when you had compassion and next time you approach us, yeah, we fed up, this is built up. Your city up in smoke, homeboy, we had enough. And I ain't Tyson, riots of violence heighten the climate. I'm saying you smack me, I'm punching you in your iris. Retaliation is prescribed in both Bible and Quran. In the matters of the slang, see an eye for an eye, especially if the Justice Department do not comply.